When I went to Paris last week, I had to explain myself over and over again of why I was going there alone and who that friend was I was visiting. By telling this entire story, it reminded me of how remarkable it was that we actually made a real-life friendship work through the use of social media. For this story, I'm going back to the summer of 2013.
The year my friends and I visited Vienna. To this day, I still don't understand how we ended up there, but I'm happy we did. This was the first time we as a group went on a holiday with an interest in culture instead of partying and sleeping in. With that said, we did want to see what the nightlife was like and went clubbing. It was an awesome night out, and this is when I met Miriam for the first time. To be honest, I don't remember all that much about that night.
The next morning I was looking through my phone and I was looking at all the videos I made and a couple of photos I've made, a couple of which were together with Miriam. Thus I decided to send them to her. But I did not have her number, nor did we add each other on Facebook. My friend, however, he ended up talking to a friend of hers, so I had to go through some low-key stalking, like we've all done, to send her a message on Facebook.
Hey there, how are you doing? Not trying to stalk you or anything like that. I just wanted to share some photos with you from last Saturday night.
This was sent the 31st of July in 2013. Sometime after, she added me on Facebook as a friend, and that was the end of it. I did not get a reply. Not until the 2nd of July 2015. 2 years later.
Hey, I just found your message in the other messages after 2 years. Funny. And thanks for the pictures, by the way. I hope you're doing well.
And that was the beginning of a new friendship. We were pen pals, not in the old-fashioned way through postcards, but just using Facebook Messenger. Now, fast forward to the summer of 2017. I decided to go on a work holiday by myself and visit Vienna. And I also wanted to visit Miriam again. And this time, I was all sober. I've made a couple of videos about the entire experience, and you can check them out in the cards on the top right. And now fast forward once again to a bit more recent. She mentioned something about an internship in Paris, and
if you want to visit Paris, make sure you go there in March or April. Are you inviting me over? Because maybe I'll come. Yes, I am. So if you want to come, you're very welcome.
And that's basically how I ended up in Paris. It was a bit of a spur-in-the-moment decision, but hey, why not?
And what did we do? Well, nothing in particular. We just strolled around the city and talked. A lot. People who know me know that I can be a bit dismissive. I forget to show interest in people, but there's just something interesting about talking to people from a different country with a different language and different culture. It interests me to learn about the way people with a different background look at life, politics and all that sort of stuff. But it's not like we always talked about super serious stuff. For instance, I learned that she had a wrestling name and we tried to figure out one for me. We talked about her friends and what they were up to, or we talked about stuff we saw on the street or whatever. To me, it didn't really matter what we were doing, and that maybe frustrated Miriam a bit, I don't know. But I just enjoyed spending the time together and just to talk about whatever. You know, when writing this video, I googled what the definition of a pen pal was, and I learned that according to Wikipedia, pen pals sometimes eventually arrange to meet face to face and retain a friendship for life. Since we already did the first, I sure hope we can do the latter.
So to conclude this, Mimi, thank you for being my friend.